Cool. But because of time, I would want to hand this microphone over to the senior principal to do the next bit in front of the honored guests. We welcome you.
Thank you to our chief guest, Honorable James Opiyo Wandai, PS, State Department of Internal Security, Honorable Member of Parliament, Dr. Ivo Barra, Senator Eddie Okech, former Deputy Governor, Mr. Yugi Magwanga, leaders, members of the community, and all well-wishers of Ober Boys High School. It is with profound honor and deep humility and sincere gratitude that I welcome you to Ober Boys High School this morning. On behalf of the management, the entire fraternity of this school, we welcome you for this historic fundraising for our twin STEM laboratory complex and the official unveiling of our transformed main school kitchen into green energy compliant. This is a powerful affirmation of our joint memorandum from the Board of Management, which calls for multi-sectoral strategic support towards green energy compliance, human resource adequacy, and infrastructure expansion at Ober Boys High School. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite you to build the future today, allow me to appreciate the collaborative stewardship of the Board of Management, the parents, the alumni, and the administration of the board, of which Ober Boys High School has seen monumental achievement in our current strategic plan 2023-2027. Our guests, first of all, the school access to infrastructure and expansion has grown. By the year 2018, we had a total student population of 936. Today, we have got a total student population of 2,054. That shows the kind of expansion that we have gone. To accommodate this, we have constructed 12 new classrooms and departmental offices, and we have also constructed 3 dormitories. And Waziri, with the 100% transition, we need still to expand to accommodate more in this year. Secondly, our school enjoys safety, security, and resilience given from the Ministry of Interior and all the stakeholders. Third, human resource and governance. Despite national gap in curriculum-based establishment, we have grown TSC employment teachers from 26 to 32. That gives us a deficit of 36 TSC teachers, which the board has so far employed. Important and most symbolic today, the green energy compliance and environmental stewardship guided by our strategic plan has made us one of the schools which has embraced environmental safety. Honorable Secretary and the PS, allow me on the behalf of the Board of Management and the entire Ober fraternity to most sincerely thank you for graciously accepting to officially unveil this green energy compliant to the world today. Sir, by so doing, you are not merely opening a building, you are unveiling a model that proves that a rural public school can transition from firewood to green energy. You have demonstrated that your ministry's agenda of clean cooking, backed with REREC solarization and biogas partnership through the African Biogas Partnership Program, is practical, replicable, and impactful at school level. We are deeply honored that the first green energy compliant kitchen in Rachonyo East will bear the mark of your hands this day. Distinguished guests, it is on this firm foundation of proven delivery and financial discipline that we now ask you to build the next frontier. Our dream is bold: to make Ober Boys a model STEM center of excellence for Homa Bay County and greater, larger Lake region. Our strategic plan provides for the construction of 8 modern science laboratories by December 2027. Today, our boys share overstretched facilities, yet STEM uptake is rising. Last term, our Form 3 innovators emerged third nationally in the National Science and Engineering Fair with a low-cost water purification system using moringa seeds prepared from a converted store. Guest of honor, sir, imagine what that would do with a world-class laboratory. The envisaged modern twins STEM laboratory complex will be fully integrated with green energy compliance. We come to you with a transparent shared financial model as articulated in our joint memorandum. The parents, alumni, and the board have already mobilized this morning a total of 3.4 million as a starting capital seed. Through this Harambee today, we target 16.3 million to complete the civil works. The remaining gap of 10.4 million shillings will be bridged through strategic government support, the NGDCDF, and development partners under the multi-ministerial framework and the REREC solarization program. Waziri Wandai, your ministry holds the key to Kenya's energy future. By supporting solarization of this laboratory complex, after unveiling the kitchen, you will pilot a complete green school model, green school kitchen, green laboratories, green hostels, right here in Ober. Honorable Dr. Raymond Omolo, the PS, your coordination, your framework from the national village to this level is invaluable in mobilizing our community to own and protect this investment. Security is an opportunity, and empowered STEM graduate is the greatest security asset in this part of the world and in the country at large. To our parents, the alumni and friends of Ober, Ober give us identity. Today, Ober is asking us to give it future. 1,000 shillings buys a title. 10,000 shillings secures a workbench. 100,000 shillings powers a solar battery. 500,000 shillings fully equips a laboratory workstation, and that will serve thousands of boys for decades. Let us rise up. The 16.3 million shillings targeted today is going to unlock the 10.4 million from the government and the partners that will deliver this project to its full conclusion. We pledge full accountability, transparency, and prudent use of all resources entrusted to us in accordance with the PFM Act. The Board of Management will provide regular progress report and open its book to all stakeholders. This is the essence of sustainable stakeholder participation in school development and growth that we seek to institutionalize. As I conclude, let this 24th day of July 2026 be remembered as the day Rachonyo East decided that a rural boy deserves the same microscope as any child in Kenya. Let it be the day we turned Harambee into hope and hope into laboratories. Let it be the day that the world witness through you. Waziri, that Ober Boys leads in green energy compliance, starting from kitchen to the laboratory. Tafadhali, tuchangie maabara, tujenge watoto, tujenge taifa, twende kazi. May God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bwana Principal, with a lot of respect. I don't know how we're gonna manage a minute on this podium for each speaker next, because that's the request by our chief guest of honor and our guest of honor, the PS, and all dignitaries here, the Senator Migori. I know you are in a rush. It's very important though. I don't know whether I'm the right person to give you this microphone, goes by the protocol, but the guest of honor says yes. So, but the home member of parliament would want to have the privilege of ushering into the podium. Dr. Eve, yeah.
Thank you. You have already broken the protocol. So may I take this opportunity to invite my colleague, Senator of Migori, Eddie Okech.
Oberoe, vijana mpo. Mnajua msiposema mpo, wazito wanarudi na pesa. Hello? Vijana mpo. Muko ngangari. Jonyuol untie. Tobe umor. Giwelo biro limo ukage te. Umor gi CS Wandai. Umor gi Madam Ivo Bara. Umor gi PS Barwa. Uon bunde. Tobe nyisara idh malo ka matin. Tobe umor gi mak nyamita. Abiro kaendi mondo mi an bende a support program ma okelo wakani, of course through the honor of our Waziri Wandai, and the honor of Mama wa Mujumbe Maka, to ne an gi wach moro maka Kisumu, emomi akwayo ni mondo mi amosu mana matin, tarenga dhi Kisumu, uyiego. Let me first of all say to the students that the reason why we are here is because of you. It's because you have maintained some sense of hard work that always pays, and because of the work you do in Ober, that's why all these teachers have come here. And for those who don't know me, my name is Eddie Okech, and I'm the Senator of Migori County, and also currently serving in the Senate as the deputy minority whip. And I am there because of the hard work that I did in school. When you come to this school as students, you will make very many friends. But remember that when you came here, you came alone. During the time that you'll be living alone. Therefore, it is your discipline in this school and your hard work that will define your future. As you see all of us here, who have tried and made a contribution in this society, remember that even us, we were wearing some of this uniform. And it is the discipline and the hard work that brought us to where we are. We have not arrived yet. We are still working hard. But among you, even a president can one day come from, all of you. So work hard and always remember that when you leave this place, there is a lot of life ahead of you. Katieko. Adam na wuoge jonyuol. Kamwa bedeni wan gi yawuotwa manie sirikal miluongo ni broad based. Mane jakom Raila Amolo Odinga wewa. Wan gi jaduong' Wandai. To wan gi owadwa PS Raymond Omolo. Owetewa ariyo man kagi. Tich momigi en tich matek, en tich rito piny, gikelo maendeleo e kor gwenge mopogore opogore, ok e dalawa ka kende, to e piny mangima. Tung'eni bede sirikal gima tek, abiro kwayo kaka nyathiu, ni mina uru yodongo ariyo gi support ka achiel go wadwa mabende nitie sirikal miluongo ni Mbadi. Wamigi support to moloyo ni kuma ne Raila Amolo Odinga wewa ma broad base ni. Mae future mar community kochopo higa manyien takwanu chungna gi jaduong' Rais marwa President Ruto against all noise and against all chaos mantie. Wamakuru bar jaduong' no endo ogo kodwa loka cha nikech mbele koni Nyasaye ong'e kumwa bro dhiye. Mama Ivo Bara adwa gone kama ko organize gimi organize ni na yudo report modeko to kada kamano abro weni kaendi 100,000 ma support go program mari. Ero kamana nya jadalawa.
Mano seneta makijana pamne ne uru maber. Pamne uru seneta mamigori. Dogo timo no maber. Kaya to koni kura to kuom ngawa. Bas. Mana wa break protocol nikech mheshimiwa dhi mabor kendo dhi piyo. Back to the protocol. Amo kwayo nikibiro ka teme kana dakika achiel kende. Aneno CEO Malik Basin Wycliffe, Director ma Kenya MTC Dr. Kelly warwako webudho kaendi. Feel appreciated. Angeni to indala Dr. Kelly. Karibu sana. Bio alumni representative Mercy Ojwang. Mercy, please have the honor of speaking to us on this occasion.
Thank you. Thank you to our chief guest, Bwana CS Opiwandai, our beloved PS, Bwana Raymond Omolo, our area MP, Honorable Ivo Bara, Honorable Magwanga, our board members, friends and guests, our beloved parents of Ober High School, and students at large, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Jonyol umor. Bumor adier. Daka ne kufayo ne wendwa. Daka ne kufayo ne CS. Ero fayo mar PS marwa Raymond. Ji adime mor gi welo moyo kawuono. Ero uru kamano. Thank you very much. I will be very brief in the interest of time. My name is Mercy Ojwang, an alumni of Ober High School in the class of 2009. I want to say very briefly that our chief guest, 17 years ago, I was walking through the same gates with a uniform and a what do we call it? Sanduk, eh? That's sanduku. That was the only thing that I had 17 years ago when I was walking through these gates. And today I want to say that it's through the same gates that I am where I am today, serving as a director of communication in State House. And I want to give Ober the gratitude. If it was not for the same corridors that you are standing here today, the very field that I'm standing on, I will not have been where I am today. So to the students, what am I saying? That through discipline and hard work, you can also achieve it. There is no barrier, there is no limit. It is only discipline and hard work. Students, are we together? Are we together? It is what? Discipline and what? And hard work. Kabiro briefly, Nejo Nyuol, akwayo umondo mintindwa support. We need your support to the students, to the teachers, and to the board members. Mdontiwagi obed kamodwa ni gibedie. Uwinja jonyuol. Uwinja maber. Support mora ma school ne kuwa umondo team ne school. Please. Akwayo uni kama unyalo. Kikudog chien kakusebedo kutimo. Meduru timo ne school. Mondo the vision mawan golo kaka alumni maro ber wa achieve. Very briefly, the alumni came together with this vision of having a twin laboratory for the school. It was not just a one-person vision. We are team of over 300 members, and we are all very passionate about the the laboratory. And because of that, we formed a small group, and through that, we were able to achieve a check of 250,000. Buwinjo gima wachono? Wan gi check mar alumni mar 250,000. Daku kwang ne alumni. Daku pam ne alumni mar Ober. Donge watemo. Kendo pod wadhi mbele. We've not stopped at that because of time. Pod wadhi mbele, we still have pledges. We still have more contributions coming in. And I know we are going to hit the target that we had set for the alumni. Kokamano, I'm deeply honored. CS Opio Wandai, PS Raymond, I may say I'm a bit emotional, but I'm so honored with your presence. Thank you very much. I will not take more time. I will hand over the program. Mondo Dimbele. Ero urukamana hinya. Thank you very much.
Manonyar power. Alumni motegna hinya. They want time they wachako wacho kuma entiere. But we are blessed to have her. I also want to break this protocol for just 1 second and invite Dr. Oburu Odinga just for a minute. It's also another alumni, Dr. Oburu Buja, the people who want power.
DJ. Joda ongich manade. Joda la uti. Uketho giri. Kawacho ni joda la uti. Tuduoko na ni tutam. Do kamano. Joda la uti. Joda. Abed please. Oh. Akulera. Yorala. Achopo. Opio. Wadai. Aderija duog. Ayicha jiso opio ligiboro. Ayise ni machliet makamaka katawangi. Omolo. Aligini kora wiyo kajoja kiana amigo wali digo mbele. Alelu wuda manyameta. Nyameta. Amor je wuda. Amor kabisa. Giboke laka maduong jodalawa. Skuli nalomane wasome giraela. Nen skul manok bera inya. To yare wood joka wood mboya iluongo ni mboya. School tinde chalo Singapore. School chalo Singapore. No uneno ko chalo Singapore. Koro sieba reimolo molo. Gige ka kwatimo. Urani sani adwaro odhi chief principal malo kucho. Odhi chief principal koso kikole. Boy, chief principal. Ichanelo beka ndiko jopuonj. Agwero kamano Mr. President mosie patiyo. To akia kaka wine wil gi nyithindwa maka. Ok naneno nyinggi. Akwayo ni wang ni jopuonj mopuonja ka an ayudo gi ka achaka wuok awegi ka gionge barua. Jopuonje gi adwari imigi barua. Anamor kabisa. Wiele wil nyamwalo yivitie. Wiya wil kodi mama. Amor ka irka. To gima wacho moloyo. Tunataka nini? Ka ing'eni dwa pa to ine ka chung'na malo. Omera una kuchung' malo. Chung'uru malo. Jochien ka chuguru malo. Ere uru kamano. Gini wang ni wantio kwa uoge. Onyelo jago sirikal thiringi nyimanganga. Owuoyo koro tiyo donyo Nyanza konyowa. Oneno piyo Wandai waneno. Ochako kelo rei molo molo. Omolo mol. Ere uru kamano. Amo okabiro nono. Okatimora nade? Okabiro nono. An galufa parka. To alufa parani. Adwa ni mondo ugona sei ka. Ugona sei. Analuolu. Koro sama babu titol to biro kama. To sea.
Hatuwezi kuwa bila power.
Omera DJ. Kidwa na rie mpito cha kinu na gino.
Hatuwezi kuwa bila power.
Hatuwezi kuwa bila nini?
Hatuwezi kuwa bila
Na
power.
tunataka nini? Eruka bana, sasa wewe power. Asante sana.
Congratulations. Donguneno ka Ober tiyo maber. That's a pool of talent. I know not many people knew he's an alumni of this place. Congratulations. Apa ni korabo ka thuolo ni achaka I invite achiel kuom significant alumni kendo alumnus kendo development partner maduong, former Deputy Governor Homa Bay County, Honorable Joseph Oyugi Magwanga. And this is a big event, so I would request all our guests to use the podium and face the TV. Mheshimiwa, it's an honor.
Kamana, thank you, MC. To the chief guest, Honorable Opeo Wandai, who was my former colleague. To the deputy chief guest, PS Dr. Raymond Omolo, the area MP, Madam Honorable Eve Obara, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Praise God. Praise God again. I'm here in my former school. My name is Joseph Magwanga. I walked in here on 24th May 1982 when I joined Form 1. I was not actually lucky or among the lucky guys. After sitting for my CPE in 1981, I could not raise the school fees. So it forced me to go back to repeat. And then midway, I got a well-wisher who supported my education to join Ober Secondary School on 24th May 1982. So I'm one of you. When I walked in here, I had a small box which I folded with a mattress. Imagine. So I was just like you guys. This institution shaped me, sharpened me to be what I am because I once represented the two constituencies, that is Kasipul and Kabondo. Kasipul in one, it used to be called Kasipul Kabondo. And lately, I served as a deputy governor for Homa Bay County. So, my dear friends, remember this is an institution. This institution can shape you and become somebody and become a president and become anything in this world if you behave and if you work smartly. Mine is only to wish you well and encourage you to work smartly, and then you will be people. If we were to ban schools, then you would have not gotten Ober where you are today. If we were banning schools, then we would not be seeing or surviving today. So humility matters. I want to encourage you young guys that you have a brighter future if you behave well. You are so lucky of late. When I was joining Ober, I could only have a 5 shillings coin, or note, as my pocket money. But you guys, nowadays, you are getting maybe thousands to use as your pocket money. So use your time here wisely. That's what I can say. And jok nyuolwa mawantiere godo adwa koneu ne while serving as a member of parliament, together with others, we did everything we could in this institution, including even within the environment, environment. When I served as an MP for this area, for that larger Kasipul Kabondo, I ensured that each and every institution got power. And when I was leaving Kasipul Kabondo, I left it position 3 out of 210 constituencies. And then when I started from Kasipul, I started from position 2 out of 290 constituencies. So I want to encourage each and every person in leadership to use such positions well for the benefit of the electorates. That is actually what is key. And as we aspire to become leaders, let us embrace accountability and transparency. And I urge each and every one of us that as we are heading for election come 2027, let us embrace peace. Let us campaign peacefully and support the president for his re-election come 2027. He has done a lot to us. And Dr. Eve is also here. Remember her, as she is also struggling to lead Kabondo Kasipul. We have our key guys who are appointed by His Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Let us support them. Pray for them so that they continue to excel in their various responsibilities. Thank you so much. May God bless you as we continue to fundraise for this institution to make it better. Thank you.
Wow. The deputy governor is not only a deputy governor, he is also a major stakeholder in the sector of education. So he's also a mentor. And thank you so much for highlighting developmental politics, because that is where it ends. And honoring the leaders that the president chose to work for us. And they are doing significantly good. I think in today's rating, they are doing EE, or exceeding expectations. We have also seen in attendance, just arrived, the current Deputy Governor, Ober Bay County, His Excellency. Feel welcomed, feel at home. Waziri, even as we continue, this is your day. I know people would be wondering why, in all these turmoils that has captured the schools in the nation, Ober is staying very calm. And there's a very big history. This is not just a school, it's a family. A big, big family. There's one boy who was admitted from Ugenya, your constituency, 4 years ago. He did his KCSE in this school, and is going to do engineering at Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, and he still stays here. He has not gone back home. He will leave this school as his home as he goes to the university. This is how bonded and unique Ober Boys High School is. We congratulate the management of this school, because I think there's a lot of investment in what we call pastoral care. Pastoral is very important. It's not just the grades. They are doing good in the grades, but they're also doing very good in the pastoral. So we send that beautiful message. I'm about to go, and I'm inviting the PA chair to give a very brief statement. Madam Mary Ochieng, welcome.
Thank you so much, our chief guest of today. Riding on the already established protocol, allow me to say God is good, and all the time. Chief guest, sir, I am Mary Ochieng, the PA chair, Ober Boys High School. Allow me give my short speech. On behalf of all the parents, students, and family of Ober, it is my greatest pleasure to welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. First and foremost, as the parents of Ober Boys, we thank God for His countless mercies, love, grace, and kindness that He has enabled us to see this great day, and for the gift of our children who are today students of this great school. Our special appreciation goes to the government of Kenya, sir, for the continuous efforts that have seen our country realize rapid infrastructure development in all public primary and secondary schools. This makes the burden easier for the parents, as nowadays we don't go so much into the Harambes. I know the desire of each and every parent is to see his or child grow in an environment that is positively impact life now and into the unforeseen future. Developing critical skills and competencies that position the child to success and even more successful in life. The only known social economic equalizer that can build a child from a humble background is quality education. And we thank you today that you are seated here to make us realize that. It is in this great gesture that we appreciate all our guests and stakeholders who have joined hands of the family of Ober Boys in realizing the above to raise children that are bold, honest, and responsible. Those who can effectively respond to the national aspirations of a successful education system. It is my firm belief that the parents of Ober Boys, your presence and participation in today's event will impact positively on our children and remain in our hearts and records as part of the fulfillment of the education and transformation journey. We forever remain indented. May God bless you all. May God bless our school Ober. May God bless our country Kenya. Thank you so much. And as parents, I want to say that we also contributed a check of 200 million. It will be said by the school administration. We are happy, and may God bless all of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. May I also have the pleasure to now invite the BOM Chair, Reverend Dr. Daniel Ochieng.
The chief guest, James Opio Bandai, we thank God for you. To our guest, Dr. Raymond Omolo, we thank God for you. Our dear Mama MP, we thank God for you, and all the guests with you. To the parents and the students, good afternoon. Bwana asifiwe. We thank God for this day. This is a unique day. It's a beautiful day. It's a sunny day. The day is good. We say it's the day of Ober. Ober High School was established in 1977 as a small mixed day school. And we thank God for the people like Mazi, who was here when it was a mixed school. We thank God for the former deputy governor who went through this school. We thank God for all who have gone through this school. Our motto is determined to excel. Excelling is a determination in all areas of life, in Ober and out of Ober. Today, we sincerely appreciate the government of Kenya for investing in our institutions through their Thermo Water project and also the MIF capitation. Can we give a clap to the government, please? Wapamne sirikale yawa. Pimatemo ringo kain. Pimatemo wa modo. Walwako regodo. And pima sirikalu kelo. We thank God for the government. Ober is very proud that in this region, we are the trailblazer in clean energy. In Ober, ongeiro. In Ober, jatedo ler. In Ober, jatedo, tedo kamaler. We thank God for that. As we are here, despite our success in academics and all areas of life, we are having a challenge that we ask you to pray with us. The cost of LPG, frequent power interruptions, overcrowded classrooms, and also boarding facilities. I want to bring to your attention that Ober has grown very fast. We are outgrowing our facilities. We need you to come in and help us. Our current infrastructure cannot adequately support modern laboratory equipment, ICT system, and innovation programs expected under the new CBC curriculum. So we are calling upon all stakeholders to come in and help us. Hon, Cabinet Secretary, we respectfully seek to ask you to support us to enroll our boys in national schools solar association program. We further request that the program of our twin STEM laboratory be completed. That is our prayer, our dream, our desire for Ober. Hon Dr. Raymond, we respect you, sir. We ask for your support in enhancing the security. We love you, Wuridala. Waheri Wuridala. Waruwa Kidala.
Fire, see fire.
Fire.
Fire, see fire.
Fire.
Ni noma, see noma.
Noma. We also seek your support in linking the school with the national government administration to strengthen our emergency response in terms or in need of any challenge. We thank you so much for honoring invitation to grace this occasion. Jonyuolwa, Ober to ber. Hello? Ober tangowa? Ober to ber. Nyathi mobiro ber kaeni, okodhi dala kokosomo. Watemo konyo ka board to raise money mondo wakonygi kama wanyalo. The BGO members in presence, may you stand up please where you are. Jo board man ka, chwechunga malo kama intiere, wave. Jogi tiyo matek. Jogi sacrifice. Kata kawuono an gi pesa gi ka alufu 100 gi wiye mwadhi chiwo na rambeni kendo pod wachiwo. Mar Nyasaye gwedh skundwa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Board Chair. Thank you. Before I invite the County Director of Education on her behalf, you know, we are here because of our sons, of our boys, and the boys are keen to hear from their leadership. That gives our presence here legitimacy. The head boy of the school, please come. the head boy of Ober Boys High School, and say a word.
Chief Guest, Honorable James Opio and I, Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum, Principal Guest, Honorable Dr. Raymond Omolo, Principal Secretary for Internal Security, Honorable Dr. Eve Akinyi Obara, Member of National Assembly, Kabondo Kasipul, His Excellency Honorable Joseph Oyugi Magwanga, Senior Alumni and Friend of Ober Complex, our Principal, teachers, parents, fellow students, and distinguished guests, good afternoon. I am Bradox Bidens Oyo, Form 4 leaders, the President of the Student Council. On behalf of the Grade 10, Form 3, and the Form 4, I warmly welcome you to Ober Boys High School on this historic day. Today we are marking history together as we reaffirm our commitment to Ober Boys, the model STEM center for Homa Bay County and the Lake region. You have found us ready for that future. I only have two humble requests from the student body. One, a 62-seater Scania bus, which is an urgent necessity. Honorables, under the CBE curriculum, learning is no longer confined to the classroom. Grade 10, Form 3, and Form 4 must travel for field studies, industrial visits, STEM Congress, science fairs, sports, and music festivals. With only one 51-seater bus, we are often forced to hire at high cost, and many needy students are left behind. A school without a bus is, in this era, is like a lab without apparatus. Therefore, humbly request our chief guest and principal guest to kindly convey to His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, our urgent plea for a 62-seater Scania bus. It will be our moving classroom, and the vehicle will carry the name of Ober and the success of CBE across Kenya. The second request, a bull to celebrate this historic day. In our culture, history is marked by eating together. We humbly request our honored guest to bless this occasion with a bull for us, your sons, to share as we celebrate this milestone. The bus will take us to the future, but the celebration today will unite us and make this day unforgettable. Honored guests, our needs are for today. We pray that before you leave Ober, you will grant us your word for both. Give us the bus, and we promise you the best STEM results this country has ever seen from Ober Boys. Thank you. Sante sana, erokamano.
Sound it! Sound it! Sound it! Sound it!
Wow. Congratulations. Can you clap for them? Clap for the head boy. Nyithindo nyakachiem donge. Nyithindo nyakachiem, and then they know how to present cases and issues. We congratulate them. I understand the concern of the cameras, but you see the diocese this way. So what are we going to do? I wish the cameras could have been this side because they're facing the main podium. But anyway, I'm encouraging all other single guests to face the camera. So it's my honor to invite the Sub-County Director of Education to come and give a short speech on behalf of the County Director of Education, Mrs. Eunice Haemba. So David Gikara, karibu sana sa.
Thank you. The chief guests, our cabinet secretary, sir, our chief guest, the PS for Interior and Administration, our beloved MP, Kabondo Kasipul, distinguished guests, our county commissioner, On behalf of my County Director of Education and the Minister of Education, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Rachuonyo East for this very important occasion. Our chief guest, sir, we don't take it for granted that you found time out of your busy schedule to come and help this school. We're happy for the partnership that you are helping our Minister of Education to improve our infrastructure. And I have no doubt in my mind that when I see the dignitaries today in this podium and the field that's right, that we are going to have this mission accomplished once and for all so that our boys can have a conducive environment for learning. Boys, are you happy for our visitors? Please, can you salute and welcome them and ask them to give us all that they brought for us? Thank you, and may God bless you as we proceed.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Director. We are honored to hear from you. You are the ones who mentor and guide our children. I think we have wiped off with the significant preliminaries, and it's an honor to invite the County Commissioner to take us to the next process of this event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremony. Our chief guest today, Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum, our Principal Secretary for Internal Security and National Administration, Area Member of Parliament, Dr. Ober, all guests present, as I observe the protocol that has been established. Ladies and gentlemen, boys for Ober High School, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now we give God thanks for this day. It's a blessing, and the manner you have conducted yourselves, that we are ending this term in a very peaceful way. We, the security team, we give you all the respect that you deserve. Maintain it, and keep it there. Now, I want to tell the boys that today, if there is any reason that you can give for hard work, because many times you'll be told, work hard, but you may not understand what it means to work hard. The guests you'll see today, they will be justifying the reason for hard work. And when you're told hard work pays, this is the reason. And the only thing you need is to be outstanding in whatever you do. Always give the best in whatever you do. Don't follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you. Be your person. Stand as a person. Stand as an individual. Get to understand where you came from and where you are heading to. Let your vision be very clear. Let your focus be very clear. And God will always give you the sense of direction, and God will always reward you. God will never fail you. And we are asking you, in the current dispensation, our young boys, quite a number of them are getting lost to drugs. This one we can't go without mentioning it. Bangi is being smoked like food. There are so many things that we are doing in schools which are destroying our future. You are the future that this country depends on. Protect that future jealously, because when you leave this podium, you are the ones who will be taking it up. The only way for you to cross from where you're seated to the high table is education. Embrace education and always give your best, and God will always do the rest. So, with no much ado, today you have role models. The way you see some of us standing here today, many years ago, guests like the guest you have today stood before us, and they told us, if you want to take Keringet on the high table, you know, the best water, work very hard, perform well, then you'll cross. So the only bridge between you and that table is education. And with me, I'm accompanied by the Deputy County Commissioner and his security team. Just stand. So with this team, we want to promise the people of Rachuonyo East that we shall give you maximum security. Maximum security. And cooperate with us. Let us work together to ensure that there is peace and tranquility in Rachuonyo East. I want to take this opportunity to welcome.
Sorry, County Commissioner. It's also, let me just before you take the protocol up, we need to recognize some of our government appointees in senior positions. Okay, sorry. You can do it. You can invite the director of KMTC to say a word on behalf of government appointees on there.
Okay, thank you. Amidst us, you know, we have the clergy. Maybe they can stand. We appreciate what you are doing. Thank you. Now, may I take this opportunity to ask the director to come and recognize others who are present.
Thank you so much, our CS, Honorable Wandai, our PS, Dr. Omolo, our area member of parliament, Mheshimiwa Eve. We have top government officials with us today. I want to request them to come forward. The CEO and the MD for Lake Basin, please come. Any other top government official who I may have left behind, kindly.
Thank you very much to Waziri James Opio Wandai, to the PS, Dr. Raymond Omolo, and to all our invited guests. Good afternoon. So we are here today to support the infrastructural development of Ober Boys High School. And we are here just to join our leaders. And because today is not our day, we are just here to say hello. And to our chief guest here at Kabondo Kasipul constituency is one of the constituencies that we support as Lake Basin Development Authority to support the regional development. And recently, we concluded a project here at Kilusi School to support the water project, Kilusi School and Community, to support the students and the community. Another project that we are doing here is to revive a dairy cooperative called Kasbondo Dairy Cooperative. And we will do that to support our livestock value chain to ensure that we enhance income through livestock. Otherwise, thank you very much. I have my contribution, but I will hand it over to the chief guest. Thank you.
I'm Odek John, a director at Kenya National Museum. I'm also one of the directors who comes around this place. To me, what I just want to say, thank you very much, the chief guest, guest of honor, my MP, and the leaders who have gathered in this place today. What I want to preach or what to tell our students is all about success, success, success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our chief guest. I am an alumni of Ober Mixed Primary School and later on Ober Boys Primary School. Later on I went to Maranda High School. So I want to tell our dear boys here that it is possible. You can make it if you put effort, if you put discipline into it, and if you put God first. Our chief guest, my name is Dr. Kelly Olwach, CEO of Kenya Medical Training College. Here in Homa Bay County, our chief guest, we have several campuses. The newest campus we have is Mbita campus. We have Rachuonyo campus. Chief guest, in Rachuonyo campus, we are completing a 35 million infrastructure to allow us to admit more students. We also have Homa Bay campus where we are doing hostels for our students, and it is a campus that has almost all the courses that is offered at Kenya Medical Training College. Additionally, we have a campus in Ndiwa called Ndiwa campus. I want to tell our students here that it is possible, if you don't make it to university, to come to Kenya Medical Training College. In Kenya Medical Training College, we have several courses, and our students, once they finish, get jobs not only locally, but internationally. So I want to tell our students that there is hope ahead. So please work hard and make sure you make it to our campuses at Kenya Medical Training College. Currently, those who have finished Form 4 and who wish to pursue higher education, we have our portals open with COOPs, and we invite anyone with a C or a C- to join Kenya Medical Training College. Asanteni sana, may God bless you.
So thank you so much. This region is blessed with so many role models, and there is no reason a young man in school today will not understand why he or she should be in school and work very hard. I didn't tell you my name purposely, but my name is Ronald Muiwawi. I'm from Taita Taveta County, and courtesy of schooling, courtesy of education, I have risen through the ranks. Now I'm the County Commissioner, Homa Bay. I stand for the national government programs in Homa Bay County. So study hard, grow up, and be like Ronald Muiwawi, so that your name can also be mentioned outside there. Obinjo Jotora. Nyasai Ber. Sechete. Erokamano. I want to take this opportunity now to welcome Dr. Ober, the member of National Assembly, Kabondo.
Thank you very much, our County Commissioner, and let me welcome you again to the constituency. Jodala wauntie. Wanafunzi oe. Ober oe. Asanteni sana, wageni. Before I say anything, let me take this opportunity to just a few minutes, 2 minutes, to our members of the County Assembly, headed by the area MCA, Barry. Can all of you, all the MCAs who are here, please come up and introduce yourselves? Just, oh, you're many. Introductions, and then Barry will talk on your behalf. The CS has asked that he leaves in the next 20 minutes.
Sub-county admin.
Pardon?
Sub-county admin. Sub-county admin.
Hello. Nyithinde wa weuru mondo MCS gieki owach nyinge gi. Okay.
Yeah.
Introduce her.
Okay. To our CS, PS, and all protocol observed, Deputy Governor, I will take this opportunity to introduce the members of County Assembly. We have Honorable Daniel Ogada, who is a special elected MCA. We have with us Honorable Yvonne Becky, who is a special nominated MCA coming from this ward. We have Honorable Tom Adenda, MCA representing Kindu Bay Town. We have Honorable Vikings Bondo, MCA representing West Kasipul. We have Honorable Victor Okoth, MCA representing Kaksingri West. We have Honorable Peter Songoja Kometa, also from this constituency, representing Kabondo West. We have with us Honorable Milka Orony, specially elected coming from Dewa, coming from Suba. We have with us Honorable Alice Winga from this constituency, representing Kabondo East. We have with us Honorable Boas Kiri Kakiri, MCA representing North Kabwatch. We have with us Honorable Pauline Omogi, specially elected, coming from Suba. We have with us Honorable Tony Otieno, Jakamanga, representing Aruja Ward in Homa Bay Town. And we have with us Honorable Joan Ogada. We have with us Honorable Joan Ogada, representing Kojuach. Honorable Honorable CS, I am Honorable CS, I am Honorable Paul Barry, representing this ward, a parent in this school, and also a board member. And I'm so glad, Honorable CS and PS, that this is the first time that you're visiting our ward, and you have done so in several locations. Honorable CS, there's a request, apart from this contribution to what today, Honorable CS, some of them have come to you. One, that we feel there's much more need, there's replacement of transformers, which were existing before, but they were taken because they were faulty and they were supposed to be replaced. This is at Dugna Center. We have at Omiro Polytechnic. That Dugna, there are vaccines. The problem of storage of vaccines is there. They have a problem of storage of vaccines. And then we also one at Nyawango, which also has a health center. In addition, there are also where we need last mile that had been shared before through our MP. There's Andingo Renena, somewhere here, that the last mile is needed there. There is also Saramba, Kanyasare, Kowur, and then Kabiero. These are areas, CS, that the electricity have never been there before. And we request, I know some of them have been to you, but we are requesting that you can facilitate that and fast track. To our PS, Kokwanyokelo ward starts from the end of our border with Nyamira to the far end of Leda or Mawego. We had made a request, PS, through our sub-county security force and through the sub-county, through the county commander, that our MP had established a police post at Andingo. But we were requesting your office, PS, that if we have security personnel to support the already existing structure that had been established. The county commander is aware of it, and we are pushing through your office, PS, that we have that police post be functional. If not so, CS, we are thanking you for the opportunity of coming to support this school at the PS. I'm giving this opportunity to our area MP, Dr. Eva Kinyobara, to proceed with the next protocol.
Thank you very much, Honorable Barry, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all the MCAs who have come to join us to raise funds for this worthy cause. And I've noted that many of them have come from very far, but within the county. Asanteni sana. Before I proceed and call one of our MPs who has come to support us, I want to take this opportunity again to introduce or just recognize the professionals who are here from this constituency, and I want to appreciate them all for coming to support the cause. Can you all please stand up? I can see my brother, Dr. Onunda is here. I've seen Dr. Bonyo is here. Can you all please stand? The professionals who have come, wagone giurwero kamano, kagi yuoro mondo gikony school marwa marober. My next speaker is my colleague, MP from Uriri, Honorable Engineer Nyamita Mark.
Of you, even as we speak, whose school fee has been paid in full. Whose school fee has been paid in full. There are those of you, every time students are being sent home, you are on there. Karedi winjo mateke yero mabiro next year. Happy birthday nipo de getendo. Kechana those two young boys who are here. Donga dieri. Dongu neno kawan gi future leaders here. Luoka going to open access to higher education so that all our students who have done Form 4 going to tertiary institutions, that is from our TVETs to the university, will get proper funding from the government. Your Excellency, that is the only way we are going to all arrive in Singapore at the same time. For this region, we will try to continue to register in numbers so that we ensure that the good agenda that you have for this great nation will continue until the end. With those very few remarks, thank you and God bless you.
Erokamana ahinya Honorable Nyamita. Nyamita wacho ni ene ma en gi pimo mita mar ng'ama tiyo koso ok ti. Winjo gima wacho? Nyara tiyo koso ok ti. Erokamano. To our guest of honor, Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, who I've had the honor of working with as my chair of Public Accounts Committee and the minority leader in Parliament, and now CS. To our PS, Dr. Raymond Omolo, I want to thank both of you for finding time to come and join us in this worthy cause. Raymond and Opiyo Wandayi are the two, together with our CS Treasury, who are in government at senior positions apart from the others who are in state corporations. And I want to thank you and appreciate what you have been doing across the region. The support that you have given, you are visible to your people and accessible. Thank you, and please keep it up. Today we are here to raise money for two science labs in this school. When I came in 2017, out of the 47 secondary schools, only 25 had laboratories. Did not. And I can proudly say that today we are remaining with only 6 schools that don't have laboratories. Only 6. So to the students of Ober, I know that you want a bus and you want to go everywhere, but I want to ask the parents, school maonge laboratory, wanyone bus koso wagerne laboratory. Laboratory. Wawacho ni ya, school maonge go kane wangi option, school maonge go wadonga uchiel. Bas tok watamore ni nyiew. Kanitie yo minyalo nyiewogo, ibro nyiew kaka no nyiew gi the president no nyiew nwa moro for a temo kendo wagone erokamano. Ta penjo unia, auchiel modongi. E kind nyiew negi bas gi laboratory. Un jonyuol, uwacho nang'o? Koro odongwa winjo, encha bas itime practicals. Inyalo time practical. Ok time practical. Koro wabeduru ka wadwaro ni mondo watiek skunde auchiel gi be obed gi laboratories, to kuonde moko be wadhi penjo kwanyalo yudo pesa minyiewo go bas. Tang'eni waziri bro duoko, to kata Raymond Omolo be bro duoko wach mar bas. Koro kawuono wantie tourism. Gimane japuonjo wacho na ni laboratories modwa gero ariyo gi dwa cover civil works from foundation to finish, and the equipping and solarization of the laboratories ariyo, including lab apparatus, ICT devices, and a solar installation with biogas linkage. Maendi en laboratory, okay, just an ordinary laboratory. Koro jopuonjo wacho ni community osechiwo pesa matin maginyalo kendo gidwaro ni kembe moko koriwore gi NGCDF be okony mondo nyiew negi kata ger negi laboratories gi. Adwa wacho ni kata an awuon aneno ka challenges manitiere Ober ka remain profound. Kwang'iyo the growing student population, only a fraction of laboratories we need, oneno ka shortfall pod duong' ka. Koro kaka NGCDF, wawacho ni wan kaka CDF waboneno yo ma wakonyo godo Ober to gi skunde moko mondo bedi gi all the basic requirements manyalo dwarore e school makaka wuono en wach mar laboratory kendo wach ni ok wakawo mayot wakawe mapek. Emomiyo wawacho ni ka time ochopo sani wantiere watimo budget mar the year 2026-2027. Ang'iso japuonj ni kayo yudore twabro neno kaka wa support the school mondo bedi gi laboratories gieki ka pesa mochoka wuodo okoromo. To gima dwa ng'iso ujo dalawa en ni almost all the schools manitiere ka bondo kasipul ka poko meet the threshold. Kata mana Ringa boys ka gi nyithindo 200,000 nigi shortfall mar laboratories gin gi laboratories adek kende to gidwaro 7. Kidhie school machielo mar Wangapala, the need bende is the same, gimbe gin gi nyithindo 2,000 to gidwaro laboratories 7 to gimbe gin gadek. Koro kaendi kae benitiere shortfall kich gine magin gi the highest number of students. In this school, wantie gi nyithindo 2,600, 2,600 students with 1 laboratory. Koro, you understand the need. The need is great. We need to have these laboratories in place. Koro, angi confidence, kendo wabo wuotho kodu, mondo wayud these laboratories. Come the end of this financial year, machakore ni, Bwana Principal, Board Chair, adwa ng'iso uni at least wabobedo kawantiere gi those 2 and probably additional laboratory be ibo bedo godo. Koro katieko okadwa kao sama ng'eny, adwa kao this opportunity to appreciate the President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President Marwa, for his visionary and strategic commitment to invest in school infrastructure, including STEM, CBE, workshops and classrooms, and the ICT and digital learning ecosystems. Mr. President, your directive at Alliance to solarize schools nationwide with a discount facility through KCB and a directive that the Ministry of Energy shall buy surplus power from the schools is a transformative agenda. It has given schools like Ober, which has already achieved zero firewood status through LPG and biogas, a pathway to full green energy compliance. Jodala wama oken story. En gima wambende ne waneno kanitiere gima itedo godo e skundni gitiyo gi LPG kendo gitiyo gi biogas. Katieko awacho kama jodalawa. Sani endi ne wayao kendo mondo ji okaw kura. To wan kaka constituency wan gi target manomiwa ma 21,000. Mabro wuok kuomwa. To county wan gi target mar 200,000. Numbers gi nyaka wayudi nikech nitie nyithindo mang'eny kata mane skundni mosechopo 18 years and above mwadwaro ni mondo kaw kura. Kachopo next year, to kachopo kata sama koro jigomba kating'iyo ni in kikapu ni ang'oma nitiere. Ang'oma nitie kikapu, be wakelo ji 200,000 gi manidwaro e county. Tang'eni wantie and it is possible and we can do it. Kora akwayo ni ng'ata ng'ata, mama kata baba manika, nyithindo manika, Make sure ni wa register as voters. Kionge ID, wabobiro kuma intiere, come to the office. Wabrongiso ukuonde ma designated, mibro to register as a voter. Katieko, tone Mheshimiwa Marwa pia wandayo nyamito uwoyo ka. Wachopo, kama koro jopiny penjo, taneno ka ji dwa kiko itwa. Ng'ata chiel no wacho, kendo wacha yanga odichieng'. Owacho ni en gima no kethe gi president, en gimora chiel. To gimora chiel no, maduong' ni ne president owuoyo gimosenindo party leader wa marwa Raila Amolo Odinga. Mano e gima no kethe. Mar ariyo, mano kethe kendo ni president tiyo kendo loso gik moko e thuche wagi. Apenjo kamudonga winjo kuling. To mano be option. Mano option. Mano is not. Mano be option. Ng'ama kamano be bedo option marwa. Ni kwa manyo president wachiko kono. Ng'amose wacho gi dhoge. Ng'amose wacho gi dhoge kaka okodwar jomoko magin wan. Mano en ukabila. Ng'ama kamano okwanya dhire. Wan gi option achiel ma en William Samoei. Atieko kanyo kendo very clear. PS, awacho mogik. PS, ong'eyo. Adwa wacho ni ong'eyo. The issue of insecurity. E kabondo kasipul ka to gi kuonde mamoko. Marketplaces waringa. Kadongo, Misambi, Mikae. PS, adwa wacho ne jopiny ni you're aware. In give the full report from the meeting manobedo e office mar DCC. Koro jopiny beduru gi kwe kich gigi nie mesane kendo nitie chenro moloso mondo jok machando wagieki omaki kata mondo deal godo. To anta wacho kama. Security starts with me and you. Me and you. Koro nyithino machando wagieki gin nyithinde wa. Onge ng'ama bro akisi ni biro kaendi mondo kwal dhok, mondo tur ot. Onge ng'ama akisi mong'eyo ni onge dala ni idhi wuoth. En mana nyathi manitiere gweng'wa ka. Koro wawuouru gi nyithindo wawuoyo kodu. Konywa uru mondo wakel kwe mosebede gweng' ka mondo kik kethre. Wakwayo to soro atieko wechega erokamano uru. Sama welo dhi kamana kaka wabedo ga pile. Koura ko awelo mos. Nyaka gidonje mtokni gi, nyaka gidonje dekni gi, wakow gi mos kik wachap gi uru. Wagone gi oriti gi kwe kaka wasebedo kwatimo gi mago. Atieko. Akaw thuolo ni mondo aluong our deputy governor Ma is here. Manitieka to represent our governor Mwaero, Governor Gladys Atieno Nyasuna Wanga. Urwako deputy governor.
Erokamano MP Marwa. Our chief guest for the function of today, our CS Wandai, our PS Raymond Omolo, MP Nyamita Mauriri, Giwelo Duto Te, Togi Jo Ober, Gijo Piny, Amoso Uninya Cyber. God is good and all the time. To the students, God is good and all the time. Actually, the function of today belongs to you. You are the reason we are here, the students. I know that education remains an equalizer. But for you to succeed, you must work hard. To our students, this is for you. Remember, you have heard from our leaders here that in future there's a possibility that tertiary education is going to be free. But you have to meet the mark. Yeah? You must meet that means if you fail, even that free tertiary education we will not enjoy. It is our wish and our prayer that our students from Ober will have 100% transition to the university. Is that true? If you so do, I believe that you will enjoy what His Excellency the President is promising on free tertiary education. Secondly, to the students, remember that back at home, your parents are struggling to pay your school fees now. They are hoping that in future, you will go back to the village and change the house that they are living. You will come driving probably. You will also help other students enjoy education the way you are enjoying. That can only be possible if you work hard. And I have seen and read your motto that you are determined to excel. Ladies and gentlemen, students, I also stand here on behalf of our Governor, Her Excellency Gladys Wanga. She is with us here in spirit and believes that this is a worthy cause, raising funds for infrastructure for this great school of ours. She has also sent me here to remind you that her government, the county government of Homa Bay, is not left behind to contribute towards the success of education in our county. Let me to remind you that in the last 3.5 years, her government has made great strides in areas bursary, in areas scholarship, under the scholarship program called Fins to Swim. And I know that for sure we have beneficiaries in this school. 2, she also recognizes that the foundation of education lies in early year education. To this extent, she has managed in the last 3.5 years to construct over 600 classrooms for high education learners. Ber kosorajo dalawa. Governor Tio Kosokoti. She has also told me that when I come here, just a hold, to remind you that her government is fully inside broad-based government. The implication is neither the governor and our government is supporting His Excellency President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. And her government is not doing this just for the sake of it. Our people, you can see what the president has done. We have now moved water from Atemo, now Ober people and Oyugis and people along this road can now enjoy clean water. Mali mami owacho ni wabede broad based. Nikech berne waneno. Marariyo. Owacho ni kata kawuono ma wantiere kani. Kwa neno jowa mobedo mbele kagi. En katasi mar broad based. Katasi koso katasi. Wangi CS Wandaika. Wangi PS Raymond Omboro ka. Wangi Daktari Kelly ka. Gejo mamoko. Nikech broad-based government. Ber kosora jodalawa. To pare uruni ya. Ni broad-based ni jodalawa. Ne wadonje nikech teko mar chama. Miluongo ni OD. Koro broad-based, koro ODM, gi UDA, oriwore, biro sirikas koro kudhir. Koro unu jothurwa. Unano ni sirikad ni. Ber kosoraj. Mheshimiwa Ruto 2 term, gi Governor 2 term. Uyiego. Afuanauru ni two-term. Bas. Mogik. Adwaro goyo ne jotendwa erokamano. Mheshimiwa Ndai, Homa Bay ka jotelo nose ng'ado ni giwuotho together for the benefits of our people. Last month, nuneno, ka PS Raymond nitie, nuneno Governor, High Excellency Governor Wanga nitie, ne uneno ka CS, ma Treasury, Mbadi Nyang, ne nitie, nuneno ka MP Marwaka, ne nitie, jotendwa gi duto te, nowacho ni riwruok te, giriwre koso giriwre. Bas. Chief guest, kama wabedeni, from where we are, just a few meters away, we are also burying a very great son of this soil called Cecil. So after this function, your CS will rush and give him a befitting send-off, not very far away from here. Ko kamano jo thurwa, wadoko nwero kamano, Nyasaye obed kodu. Bas. Oparna gi bolruok mamalo mondo luongo mera PS Raymond Omolo.
To our chief guest, the Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum, the Deputy Governor, Homa Bay County, the Area Member of Parliament, Dr. Ober, all the MCAs present, the teachers, parents, and the students of Ober Boys School, good afternoon. Good afternoon. The students of Ober High School, good afternoon. Can you greet me in the air if you are still active and listening? Thank you. Now, I want to address the students first of all, and then maybe spend another minute or so to speak to our parents and the teaching fraternity and all our guests who have come to help us support this school in the development of the twin laboratories. Now, to the students, I know that from time to time you get people like us who come to talk to you, who come to engage, but I also know that this is always spread far and in between. And we are here because of the invitation of the leadership of this school, led by the area member of parliament, but also most importantly, because of the role of education in our society. That even for us to have been here, we must have gone through schools like Ober High School. And our sister who spoke here before, who works at State House, who is a member of the alumni of this institution, together with the other alumni, including the former member of parliament for Kasipul, that we have an opportunity to come back and reflect and give back to the society, but also to give back to institutions like this one. And when we come back, you have every reason to believe that you are not in the wrong place, that if you work hard, if you dedicate your time to follow through what your teachers are doing in classroom and outside the classroom, and also to support and to appreciate the role that your parents and your guardians are doing to make it possible for you to be in this school. It is something to celebrate, and it's something that we must all be proud of. That as a student, and the Honorable Nyamuta spoke here of the different backgrounds that you come from, there are those whose parents or guardians don't have a problem bringing you or paying your school fees. But there are some of you whose parents actually struggle to keep you in school. And there are some of you who are in school because of the communities that you come from, that they are giving you an opportunity to be in school. But most importantly is what His Excellency President Ruto is doing on matters education. That from the moment he took over the reins or the leadership of this country, the budget for education has increased from more than 500 billion when he was sworn into office to now over 780 billion in the current financial year. And it's the highest budgetary allocation in any sector. It speaks to how he values education, because with education, the dreams and the transformation that is happening in this country can be realized. This week, he spoke of the investment, the additional investment that we must undertake in education, in institutions of higher learning, our universities and the technical and tertiary institutions. That going forward, once Parliament applies its mind on the proposal in amendment to the Higher Education Loans Act, it will be possible for all students who qualify to go to universities and colleges to pursue courses that they've been admitted to without the pressure or the challenges that other students have had to go through on account of parents or families not being able to support or to pay the requisite fees that is expected. And that is why today, when I was talking to the principal, and I was trying to find out even the number of teachers in this school, we only have 32 TSC teachers. And of those 32, 12 were hired over the last 3 years under the leadership of President Ruto. That it is not just enough for you to come to school. You must be able to come to school and have teachers who can then teach you. That is why in the last 3 years, President Ruto has hired 100,000 teachers. And in the current financial year, there's provision to hire an extra 20,000 teachers. So that when you are in school, you have enough teachers, but also the correct infrastructure for you to be able to excel. That is why today, as we support the development of the twin laboratories, we are contributing to what the government of President Ruto is doing in not just addressing the human resource shortage that we've had for years, but also the infrastructure shortage that has existed over the years. That in under 3 years, he's been able to build more than 23,000 classrooms and 1,600 laboratories, actually 16,000 laboratories across the country. And that is why when we come here, beyond what the national government is doing, we also have a responsibility as leaders and also as part of the community to contribute in the development of our school infrastructure. And I want to appeal to the parents that, yes, the national government under the leadership of President Ruto is doing what it must do, that we sustain the transformation. But as a community, we also have a responsibility to play our part. We must come to school like we are doing today to even know how our sons, how our children are performing. We support the school administration to address the issues or the challenges around indiscipline. Most recently, we have had a lot of student unrest in a number of schools. But I'm happy that at Ober School, we did not have any challenge. And for that, I want to commend the students of Ober Boys that you have remained disciplined. We are proud of you, and we will continue to support you so that you achieve the very best. And as the school motto says, that you are determined to excel as government officers, as leaders, and as parents, we will support you in your determination to excel. Now, those 12 teachers that have been hired, if it was in the previous administrations, we would be talking of 3 or a maximum of 4 teachers. Yes, there is still a gap which we are addressing, but just for you to appreciate the difference of the leadership of President Ruto and the previous administrations. And that is why, as those who have the opportunity to serve with President Ruto, we don't have any fear or any doubts in our minds that the transformation that we are seeing in this country, whether it's in the education sector, whether it's in the road sector, whether it's in the blue economy, is something that is phenomenal, and it's something that must be sustained. And that is why we have agreed with all the leaders, particularly from this region, Honorable Ivo Bara, Honorable Mark Nyamita, the governor for Homa Bay County, Gladys Wanga, all our MPs, the 29 of them in the 4 counties of this region. We have agreed in one accord that we will work together in support of President Ruto's transformative leadership, and to sustain that, we must ensure that those who have IDs who are eligible to register as voters, working through the government infrastructure as well as IEBC, that we all register so that when elections come next year, as the rest of the country will be re-electing President Ruto, we will join them and support so that he does his second term to sustain the developments that we are seeing, not just in this region, but in the entirety of the Republic of Kenya. Ni jothurwa wasewinjore gi jotelo mathurwa ka. Ni dongruok ma waseneno, ok thurwa ka kende, but Kenya mzima. Ni kawuono skundni, nitie jopuonj 12 ma osendiki nyaka ne Ruto chak tich. Kipimo gi sirikende mosekadho, kawuono dewa kamoro wawuoye jopuonj 3 kata jopuonj 4. To pod wan gi nafas mondo wamed ndiko jopuonje mamoko ka wasiro motegno telo mar President Ruto. Emomiyo kaka oganda kuchwa higa manyien mar President ok en kura mwabro godo potea pata. Jomoko ma kamoro ne giparo mopogore, demokrasi oyienegi. But thurwa ka, siasa moro mane wacho ni sirikal ok dwarwa, ni sirikal ok kiawa, wan kanyo koro waonge nikech wan gi sirikal mong'ewa, wan gi sirikal mogenowa, wan gi sirikal magero thurwa. Sirikal mong'eyo ni skundewa jopuonj ne onge, kawuono wan gi jopuonj manyalo puonjo nyithindo. Sirikal mong'eyo ni classes ma nyithindo some okethore kendo gonyo magero ang'owa, gero classes ma nyithindo nyalo bete. Sirikal momiyo wa thuolo kaka joma tiyo sirikal ni wanyalo duogo mondo wariwre go ogandawa, mondo wakel ma waseyudo kaka joma tiyo ne sirikal, mondo wakony gero skundewa, mondo lokruok omed bedo e thurwa kaendi. Nikech somo ema miyo nyathi jadhier gi nyathi ng'ama nigodo bede mesa achiel. And we have achieved nearly 100% transition, working with all our elected leaders as well as the national government administration officials, and we must sustain that. Wachna matieko godo eni Mheshimiwa Eve togi Mheshimiwa MCA maka owachonwa tabu mwasebedo godo e weche mag arita kwe. Kaka sirikal an kaka jagoro ochung' ne weche mag arita kwe, nitie lokruok ma already wasetimo kendo nitie ma pod wadhi timo mondo wabed gi jotich sirikal mong'eyo kaka inyal ket kwe ei oganda. But kaka jokang'ato, bende nyaka wach adieri. Jogo makwelo e gweng' ka ok gin welo, ok gin joma Kisii, ok gin joma e gwenge mamoko. Jogo moketowa gi timbe maundu gin jogweng' kaindi. So gin yawuotwa, gin joma wang'eyo. Adwaro ni jonyuol kudok mier, to ka nyathini nigi kido marach, yud thuolo mondo iwuo kode, mondo ikwere, mondo wabed gi gweng' ma gik mabeyo ma watimogi nyalo kelonwa nengo kata lokruok. Nikech ka ok itimo mano, to ang' ibiro kelni wach ni nyathini onegi nikech odhi e timbe maundu kata odhi kwalo, kata nyathini otwe. So adwa ni wati e machiegni kendo e kanyakla achiel gi paro achiel ni ber kata arita kwe ma wanyalo dwaro, wan wawegi nyaka wagolre oko, kendo nyaka wachiwre ni nyaka wakony sirikal mondo waket muya maber manyalo miyo ji dongo kata ji bedo gi kwe. Ma ok ni ka piny olil to ji niga chiedh nade ma ji ok nyal wuotho nikech timbe mag maundu. Mogik en ni jotelo moko naneno wuotho thurwa kaendi. Giwacho ni kia ni ng'ama nonego Mboya. To seche moko apenjora ni to kinde maninego Mboya Ruto nene kanye? Pok nochako kata dhi sikul. So nitie wich moro ma ji osebedo godo chien kacha, manyaka koro watamre. Moko nodhi e bunge kapok onyuola. Kawuono pod chien kacha nche gi e ndara, gibede wi Land Rover. Kawuono koro giduogo gibede wi apiko. Tisebedo jaduong' mane gi nyikwai, idwani keth kati roch wi oganda. Thurwa ka para inano okwabiyie. And wasewinjore gi jotelo mathurwa kaendi ni wan e tok President William Ruto. Now to the students, we value you, we respect you, we love you, and that is why we are here, and we want the best for you. Please don't take this for granted. Spend your time revising. In the rest of the country, I've spoken to several government programs that are going on education, on healthcare, on infrastructure, and even on the blue economy. For the first time, we have our landing sites that contractors are already pushing, some over 50%, so that every part of this region, just like the rest of the country, must contribute to the development and to the economy of this republic. And we will work together with like-minded leaders to ensure that we sustain those gains. But because your school president asked for two things, I think there are two things. The first one I will leave to the chief guest, but the second one, I will sort it out as we support in the development of institutions. Now, with those many remarks, I want us to be upstanding as I invite our chief guest, the Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum, to speak to us.
Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Noma, see noma.
Aya. Asanteni sana. Tunaweza keti. Mimi nitaongea machache sana. Alafu tufanye mchango na wanafunzi waendelee kuburudika. Ama namna gani? Si hivyo? Wacha nichukue fursa hii kutambua our host, the area MP, Mheshimiwa Daktari Ivo Bara, Bwana PS of Interior, Dr. Raymond Omolo, who is also a son of the county. Mheshimiwa Mark Nyamita, the MP for Uriri, the Deputy Governor, Homa Bay County, viongozi wengi wa tabaka mbalimbali wakiwemo members of the County Assembly led by the area MCA Bwana Bari, walimu, the Board of Management of Ober High School, wazazi na wanafunzi na wananchi watukufu wa Kabondo Kasipul. Hamjambo? Okwe uru kendo. I will be extremely brief in the interest of time. And I want to join those speakers who have come before me in first and foremost congratulating the Ober High School fraternity for this very, very important day and for the achievements you have continued to make as a community and as a family. More specifically, hongera kwa wanafunzi wa Ober High School for maintaining the highest possible standards of discipline. We are extremely proud of you. And I want to encourage you, under the guidance of your teachers and management, to continue on that trajectory. We shall continue also to work with you and support you where necessary. La pili, mimi leo nimefika hapa kwa mwaliko wa huyu binti yenu, with binti yenu Mercy Ojwang, ambaye ndiyo member of the Board of Management of this school, with the concurrence of my good friend Mheshimiwa Daktari Ivo Bara. Na nimefika hapa ili tusaidiane kwa mambo ya maendeleo ya hii shule. Maendeleo ya hii shule, mambo ya infrastructure, laboratory, and I'm also pleased that I've been able to commission the LPG gas infrastructure for this school. Jambo la muhimu ni kwamba siku ya leo tukiwa hapa lazima tukumbuke ya kwamba mambo ya elimu ni ya muhimu sana. Na ni lazima tumshukuru Mheshimiwa Rais Daktari William Ruto. Ni kwa sababu chini ya uongozi wake tumeona reforms kabambe katika sekta ya elimu. Katika sekta ya elimu. Juzi Mheshimiwa Rais alisema ya kwamba mambo ya sponsorship or funding of university education, because all these students who are here are aspiring to join universities. Sinamna hiyo? Na Mheshimiwa Rais juzi alisema ya kwamba mambo ya funding ya university education, serikali kuu ambaye yeye mwenyewe anaongoza itaendelea kuimarisha. That the president committed that his government is going to continue to improve upon the model of university funding so that all our students can have a fair chance to further their education. And that he said while taking into cognizance the fact that even a good thing can be made better. Even a good thing can be made better. And for that reason we applaud him. La tatu, lazima tumshukuru Mheshimiwa Rais vile vile. Kwa sababu vile rafiki yangu Katibu Raymond Omola alisema hapo awali. Yeye ndiye rais ya kwanza kuajiri walimu wengi zaidi katika hii nchi ya Kenya. Hebu kumbukeni ya kwamba hapo mbeleni, in a year the highest number of teachers who could have been employed was about 5,000. And yet President William Ruto in just under 3.5 years has employed 100,000 teachers. And still counting. Because even next year, he has committed to employ some 20,000 more. So can we imagine what will happen by the time his 10 years elapse? By the time the president concludes his 10-year tenure, the number of teachers that would have been employed in this country. Fourth, Mheshimiwa Rais vile vile ndiye rais ambaye amehakikisha ya kwamba ile ndoto yetu kama wananchi wa Kenya, ile ndoto yetu ya universal health care imetimia. For the first time we are seeing the realization of the universal health care dream that we have nurtured, we have nursed for all these years. It's also under his leadership that matters agriculture, kwa sababu mambo ya food security ni ya muhimu sana kwa nchi yoyote. Chini ya uongozi ya Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto, kwa wakati huu tuko na mpango kabambe ya subsidized fertilizer, which is helping our farmers to grow food for consumption and for sale of the excess. Hii kaunti ya Homa Bay, sasa nikirudi katika wizara ambayo mimi naongoza, na hii sio mara yangu ya kwanza kufika hapa kama waziri. Nimewahi kuja hapa hizo miezi zilizopita na huyu dada yetu Dr. Ober kwa ajili ya mambo ya stima au nguvu ya umeme. Nina hakika ya kwamba hii eneo ya Kabondo Kasipul na Homa Bay kwa jumla bado kuna watu wengi sana ambao wanaishi kwa giza. Kweli sio kweli? Adiera koso kadiera. Lakini msiwe na wasiwasi. Bila shaka serikali kuu ya Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto imejitolea kupambana vilivyo na mambo ya giza. Katika hii mwaka wa fedha peke yake, Mheshimiwa Rais kupitia bunge la taifa ameweka kwa bajeti shilingi 2.1 billion kwa ajili ya kuweka stima kwa households karibu 25,000 katika hii county ya Homa Bay peke yake. Hii constituency ya Kabondo Kasipul ikipata karibu shilingi milioni 200. Na hii ni mwaka huu wa fedha peke yake. Mwaka ujao vile vile Mheshimiwa Rais ameahidi ya kwamba ataongeza pesa zingine. Pesa ya aina hiyo haijawahi onekana katika hii sehemu ya nchi tangu tupate uhuru. Si ni kweli? Si ni kweli? Kwa hivyo mimi nikimalizia, mimi nataka kuomba watu wetu ya kwamba sisi kwa mara ya kwanza tumepata rais wa nchi ambaye ni rafiki yetu wa kweli. Si ndio? Hii ndio mara yetu ya kwanza kuona rais ambaye anajali maslahi yetu kama jamii ambao wanaishi katika hii sehemu ya nchi. Na ndio sababu hiyo tukiendelea mbele, bila shaka lazima tuungane pamoja. Tuungane pamoja, tumuunge mkono Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto apate awamu wake wa pili wa uongozi. Jadimo hiye kiwashino. Ni Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto yuta marario. Uwachona ngoka bondo. Uwachona ngoka bondo. And let me clarify, for the avoidance of doubt. For the avoidance of doubt, we as the leadership of this region, we have decided to work together. We have made a conscious decision to work together as we lead our people to prosperity under President William Ruto's leadership. And this time around, we have decided in one accord that we are not just simply going to join government. We are going to form government with President William Ruto. Nukinde mwadhieni wangni okwa donja sirikal. Wadhi loso sirikal samigo yombulu. Gombulu mamawa. Dongedang ber. Dongedang ber jodalawa. Mane gimaduonga inya. Na tunataka kuona ya kwamba wakati wa kura ukifika, hesabu yetu ya kura iwe ndani ya kikapu ya Mheshimiwa Rais. Wakati Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto anashinda kura ujao, ashinde na kura zetu zikiwa ndio nyingi zaidi. Jomane PS uwe kuo mgika. Inge nuchiro kashiro nyaka bediango. Okja neko. Chiro kashiro nyaka bedi janeko. Janeko mon loka wakucho. Nonge ung'eyo. To mano kik chandu. Mano kik chandu. Gima duong' ahinya en ni kuoto gwalo kumodh dang timang'o. Modho. We are tired of retrogressive politics. You cannot saddle us with outdated politics in this day and age. You cannot. And you cannot, as a governor, be roaming around all over. And then you abandon your own county. How can you abandon your county where you're supposed to be contributing development and you are roaming around aimlessly? The time and the hour of reckoning is coming. The hour of reckoning is coming, and we shall know mbivu na mbichi. Ama namna gani? Haya. Kwa hayo na machache, asanteni sana. Mambo ya school bus ya Scania tumesikia. Si ndio? Yes. Mambo ya Scania 62 sita tumesikia, and I have asked Daktari Ivo Barat to quit Nairobi aje tuzungumuze alafu tutoe jawabu, si ndio? On how this Ober can get a 62-seater Scania school bus. Haya. Na wakati itakuwa inakuja, mimi nitakuja mwenyewe pia. Ili tuzindue hiyo basi. Donga biaduogi. Abiaduogi basi no. Give bara. Correct. Kwa hao na machache, sasa leteni pesa. Na kwa sababu tuna haraka kidogo, mtaturuhusu sisi tutoe zetu haraka ili muendelee. Tuko na shughuli zingine kule Migori, kule Homa Bay town na kule Siaya. Kwa hivyo mtaturuhusu tu tutangulie kwa hii mchana. Aya. I will just call you in without any particular order. BOM chair kuja tu akipanga line. Alumni led by Mercy. Kesha led by Mr. Kenyatta. MCS led by my good friend Paul Barry. Professionals led by Dr. Kelly Oluoch. Just come in that order, please. Don't wait. Aya. Alafu